How interesting.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Hey, it works! I fixed it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and the chat goes wild. Can anyone else hear? No, I was miming on purpose because I hadn't turned my microphone on yet. That was what I was doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just popped in for the beginning intro. Like I popped back in. But yeah.
Oh, I see. Fair enough then. Me too then. But yeah, I was going to say because you said that you didn't think you were going to make it or something. Oh well. Glad that you're here either way, no matter the duration.
Give me like, yeah. Might be quiet for a while, but yeah, I'm here.
All right. Well, in that case, welcome back everyone to MyStreet 5 years later. Today, I'm going to try something a little bit different, actually. And actually, it was Monet who helped me discover that it was even possible to begin with. I might have found a method to finally combat the echo issue, the echo problem, once and for all. But we will see how this works. Nope. No. Stop, automatic reflex of mine. We are not sharing screen today. We are in fact sharing a source and opening it like so. And we're also pausing it because it starts immediately, and I should have counted for that, but whatever. All right, there we go. Try that. So, JP is evolving. Yes, I'm constantly trying to evolve. And also, you'll be pleased to know I discovered the exact reason why the microphone stopped working rather than, just trial and error. So basically, so this is what the microphone looks like, obviously. You will notice that it has an off switch. I hate things right now, but yes, that's what happened. So yeah, in other news, welcome to the episode called Starlight One. You can't see. Oh, make myself bigger. Okay, right. Yeah. Well, yeah. Off switch. Yeah. So that was pressed down. So if I press down on this, it's not gonna, hear anything I do. It's like yeah. And then if I turn it back on again. It's not that I forgot to turn it on. It's just for some reason I turned it off. I normally have it on automatically. I guess I must have bumped it or something. And then it just went off, and that's why. So yeah, that's what happened. Anyways, Starlight Wonderland. So obviously because I've done this new feature, you can't really see the title or any of the statistics or anything. But what you can see is the fact that it's a video. I guess there's not really much else I can say. I can't wait to get to season 4. Oh, that's another thing, actually. Because of how I'm doing this right now, I can stay on Restream the entire time, meaning I can actually see all of your comments and put a few of them on screen as they're happening as well. Because basically, I can just control this from Restream itself rather than having to go off onto a different page and go separately onto YouTube. So I should be able to have much more control now. But yeah, coming to season 4, episodes 8 and 9. Fair enough, I guess. I mean, season 4, obviously the episodes are getting really intense towards the end rather than the middle of it, but yes. Whoa! Whoa! Cool! Now that's way past cool! Yes, I am really evolving, definitely. Took long enough, certainly. Well, to be fair, I have been doing the stream series for over a year now, started in November 2020, and that was when I was still using Streamlabs and just barely had any functions whatsoever that I knew about. Whereas with this, I can at least, I can mess around a bit. I can have a background image. I can have an overlay when the stream starts. I can finally not echo. So, yeah. I will say, because you can't see the title of the episode anymore, that's the one downside to this. All it says this time is Starlight Wonderland, MyStreet Minecraft Roleplay, which for an AFMAL video is for a MyStreet episode is a very short title. Incredibly short. And I think this is kind of like the time when, we're just going into like unnumbered episodes and there's like nothing else to really categorize them as. So that's why. But yeah, it's interesting. That's why the title of this stream is so short. Because normally I replace the MyStreet Minecraft roleplay thing with MyStreet 5 at the end of it. So yeah, I guess this is all you need right now. Anyway. Well, you've already had one big doesn't change the stream Twitch tech theme above her. Yes, exactly. And then what's tiny name? Tiny name. Tiny name. Little tiny name. Anyway.
Did it work?
If by it you mean your sound right now, yes, it is now currently working again.
No, not the sound. I mean the video thing.
Oh, the echo. Well, let's see. Let's see if it has any echo. Let's find out. Without further distraction. Oh, actually, with one further distraction. Got to pour out my popcorn this time. I'll do some of the salted, not the salted one, the crunchy toffee one that I had for a while before I got the big tub.
Don't you mix the crunchy one with the salted one, and it makes like a nice bowl of popcorn mixture?
I could do that. Let's see.
It tastes very good.
Right. So from the one, I guess I'll get the big tub. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Just take up handfuls. There we go. I usually don't eat that much per stream. That's why the tub has lasted me for since last year. Anyway. All right, let's go. We're losing people. Right, let's try this. Without any echo, hopefully, and also without further distraction. On with the reaction.
So what do you say?
I've heard these tracks too many times.
Oh my God, it's trouble!
I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so you
it's
were
not the
just
trouble.
fading out
Two of them are
after
brothers.
all.
We went over this with Mirabelle and Bruno today, didn't we?
Ah, yes, we know. I saw Camilo ex Bruno. They'd have killed him.
Uh-huh. I mean, again, I was gonna say, I feel like Mirabelle and Bruno is probably worse than that, but
That's like, ew. Ew.
Yeah, do Camilo and Bruno share any screen time together whatsoever, actually?
I mean, Camilo's sung a song about him, so.
Well, yes, but other than
7
ironically
feet
talking
tall,
about Bruno,
back covered
what
in
actually does happen between them? Because everyone sang that song. We're going to see Dolores and Bruno. Don't do that, internet. Bad. No.
Dolores ex Bruno. Dolores ex Camilo. Ah! The incest!
So, if you guys can't tell, last night, Mona and I watched Encanto together, and it is still very much on our minds. Anyway. Colombia te quiero tanto. Anyway. Wait, hold on. OMG, Zara seems fun. No! It does not seem fun. How is... What? Okay. Now I'm thinking about it.
My ship is catching on.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't loosen up. You know how tense they are around each other? They just bring out the worst in each other because they barely get along. That's not a healthy relationship.
That's called bonding.
And Zane could be lots more organized. He is organized. Lawrence is an organized person. Like, there's nothing to say that he's like that chaotic. If anything, Gar's the chaotic one.
Zane X Lawrence.
I don't see it. They're not even they don't even like each other, like as friends. That's just a recipe
Enemies
for-
to lovers, acquaintances to lovers.
They're barely even acquaintances. Like,
Love at first sight.
well, it's clearly not first sight because look at them. They're on site number 18 million.
Okay,
Anyway.
is that you in reference to the Encanto or in reference to Lawrence X Zane?
Oh, that's a good point actually. That's a good point. Yeah. I would ship Zane off if I wouldn't get hated. Oh, so that's the only reason your incentive is not getting hated on, not the fact that it's actually a terrible idea.
Wow. Did you ship her back in the day?
Mm-hmm. Isn't this how like sociopaths, you know, they feel remorse because they're only when they know that they're gonna get called out for something rather than because of morals and stuff. Pretty sure that's how that works. This is shipping sociopathy. There we go. Anyway, those two cats would be great, but they're brothers, so they're not really totally allowed. The reason that their interactions work is because they're brothers. Like, that whole relationship they have right now is, you know, the reason their interactions you feel interested is cute. Because if they weren't brothers, well, they would barely ever approach each other. There'd be no incentive to, especially because Gareth makes the effort because Zane is family, and the animosity from Zane comes from the fact that he's living in his shadow. So there's that too. So if anything, like if they didn't have that relationship with each other, well, they'd be completely different characters. So what's the point of shipping them together if they're just different people? And also
Lawrence X Travis.
Lawrence and Travis.
See, I got his name right this time.
Lawrence and Travis, meh. I mean, I'm a hardcore traveling shipper, so, you know, obviously my preference is otherwise, but that's not fundamentally a terrible idea. Hold on, somebody said... Okay. Right. I would ship Ian with Eric Cartman. Oh, I thought you were saying from Eric from this series. Okay, never mind. Because they're both evil and instant. They're both evil and instant. Okay, I was following you right until the very end there. Right. But what if Zane was Aphma's little brother? Then you have a very similar relationship. Well, if Zane was Aphma's little brother, that means he'd be younger than her, wouldn't go to Phoenix Job High at the same time as her, wouldn't meet God at the same time that she did, actually. And then you know,
it could be the best friend's brother. My best friend.
I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. Relationship between Aphma and Zane, it would work if they were siblings. If they're best friends, because they are best friends. Like, that one is not utterly horrible, you know. And if anything, Zane would probably turn over a new leaf before that even happens. This is why I don't talk about
Gareth,
because I think about them in terms of butterfly effect and how that guys might change and not stay the same with the context.
There could be a quadruple or a quintuple.
Not if Zane was Apple's little brother, they couldn't. Anyway, all that too.
I know, a quintuple.
Who's in the quintuple right now? Zane, Lawrence, Aphmal, Travis, and who else?
Yeah, your darling can't count.
I will never tire of saying this, by the way. She is a maths teacher. Shout out to any of her students that find this channel at any point. Anyway,
just trying to get me fired.
I mean, they might do that, but I mean, I'm not going to. Depends on how nice you are to them. You're probably really nice. They wouldn't do that to you. Anyway. Oh wait, I forgot I didn't read the whole thing. Because like Garth would be trying to make the effort because they were like friends when they were little, and Garth was the one who accidentally hit him in the eye. Okay, well, thing about that is that Garth hitting Zane in the eye happened. Canonically, they said that's when they were spending holidays in Ocassis as a family. So if Zane was not
Why are you
Garth's
trying
family,
to explain the ship? It's a ship.
he would not have been on
Leave
because
the ship
people don't think
be.
about these things.
Stop
People
being
don't
the
think about these things
iceberg.
when
Stop being the iceberg.
I like that actually. I like that. You know, I should have that be like a mini section, the iceberg or something, just talking about all the ships that I would like to sink. That's a good idea. I like that. Thank you for that. Love you, honey. All right. But yeah, no, Zane would not get hit if that were the case. Insane. I mean, embarrassed. Okay, right. Insane. I mean, embarrassed spelling. Okay, right. Got it.
It was all when then.
Fine twin. Okay. I mean, I can kind of see that, I guess, because if anything, that they would eventually at least meet each other because, you know, they knew each other as kids before, but, you know, then afterwards during the Remave dinner party, actually, Sylvana would have taken Zane along as well and forced him to come along regardless, because, you know, not gonna leave your son home alone, are you? We've seen enough propaganda of that, haven't we? So yeah, they would eventually at least you know, communicate. I don't see them bonding all that much, to be honest. If anything, who knows? Maybe Zane would even caution Aphmau against Gareth and Lawrence also because of that whole, you know, Crusher's chat during that time, which I'm not going to go into too much because actually I promised to show Money Phoenix Drop High, and I intend to do that today actually when she's more available.
We cut the every minute.
I'm going to stop that train of thought for right now. So yeah.
It was all when. It was all when.
My best. It was all him. It was all him. Everything is so very, very grim. Anyway, my best friend's brother.
Wow,
is...
a mashup that I never thought would happen. Oh my God, Victoria!
I think you've seen The Kissing Booth too many times.
And that's from Victorious too. The song, Victoria Justice.
Well, my best friend's brother. I don't remember that.
That was like the motto for a lot of Wattpad books too.
Well, actually, I guess that kind of makes sense because The Kissing Booth did come from Wattpad.
Anyway. I haven't even watched the cynical review of it yet. I'm like, I'm not mentally prepared for it yet. So
You're not. Oh, okay. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. Don't worry. Anyway, I thought it was Af who hit Zane in the eye with a soccer ball. If you're talking about Phoenix Jump High, he already had the eye issues by that point. So even if he did get hit in the eye, which I'm not sure if he did, still wouldn't have applied. And that would have been years later anyway. Haven't you already had that idea? Well, I had the idea. Oh yeah, I talked about like something else that was talking about like it was under a different name. I don't remember the name of it, but I do remember talking about like an idea of me talking about ships and sinking them. Yeah, it was the podcast thing. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right about that, Maya. Anyway.
And make it a podcast.
He would Zane warn her. I agree. He would Zane warn her. So what's this episode about? Good question. I think it's just we're still working on like Aaron's proposal plan to Aphmau. I mean, the last episode was called Aaron's proposal plan, but this one is more like, oh yeah, what's he going to do? I think it's more when he starts to get a job and tries to figure out like what how to save enough money to go to Starlight. He doesn't want to use his parents' money for that. He wants to earn it himself because, you know, he's Aaron. So that's what I think we're dealing with right now. And also, I guess it's the time when we have the whole mysterious garbage man coming around and stuff. And that's what these three are conspiring about right now. That's yes. And as Maya said, the creepy man in black walking around the house. Indeed, that's correct.
It's a demon. Don't worry. Just throw some salt at it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now I've been talking for a long time, so I'm gonna have a drink. What's a Levi drink? Haven't earned that one yet. We'll get there.
No Harry Potter cup today.
No, I don't normally have a. No, my Harry Potter cup I think is usually up at university, so I think that's still in Liverpool. It's been a while.
What? Guys,
I'm still sporting my Ravenclaw shirt.
we've got a serious problem here. Someone is sneaking around our yard, doing who knows what.
Right. We should call the police. Wait, what? Call the police.
Oh, and what are they going to do? They aren't here now. We should take care of this ourselves.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe we should actually go along with Zane's plan.
See? Stupid Lawrence agrees.
Hey! Guys, by the time the police get here, the snake will be gone. Let's just go
Just
outside
already.
and bash him with a trash can.
Oh, this is around. Yeah, when this is supposed to Postman jump. I don't think it's this episode where he does that, but I think it's soon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, great idea. Let's just go outside unarmed and attack him. What if he has a trash can?
Then we'll just have to bash him with you.
Hey!
Guys, come on, we have to do something, or else he'll be out there doing who knows what still. You guys can call the popo all you want, but I'm going out there to catch him in the act.
I can't let you go alone.
The Popo.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Guess he calls him
Mr.
the
Popo.
Right there.
All right, maggots. What seems to be the problem?
Broken destruction.
I love their relationship. Just make it more lovey-dovey. Oh, I like their relationship. Just make it the complete opposite to what it is. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's got a trash can! Huh?
Hey! What are you doing here? This is...
I remember when Jason reviewed the episode. Oh, you do? Okay. I remember what he said about this one in particular. I remember that in the season 4 one, he said, "Oh, how do we get here? We go back for this part." But I remember precisely this one. So I guess we'll find out.
It's our house, not your house! Get out of here before I call the police!
Wow. Again, never thought I'd say this, but thanks, Zane.
Yeah, whatever. Can we just get back inside
Yeah, they
now?
can, Mons.
Fine, but we have to make ourselves ready.
Ready for what?
He'll be back. When he comes, we'll end him.
Cue the John
I will
Williams.
find you, and I will destroy you.
I have a very particular set of skills. Skills that do not apply to the situation. But I've seen Home Alone a bunch of times, so I'll give my best shot.
Okay.
That's it. I'm calling the cops to report the incident.
Hey, Aaron!
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Dante and Charles,
Guys, I need your help.
Jeez. Okay.
Starlight Wonderland?
Yes?
Why do you want to go there?
Af really wants to go. It's been her dream to go since she was little.
Aw, that's sweet, Aaron.
Wait, isn't Starlight Wonderland expensive?
Yeah.
Why do you think he needs your help? Why do they?
I once again come to you for your help.
Why do they have a door that opens to the middle? I'm not sure. I guess. I know. Minecraft physics. I remember what he says about it. I remember this episode sucks.
Is
I
like
was too busy
Starlight?
laughing.
Is
That's true, it's really
Starlight like a Disney World, basically?
Yes. I don't know if you were here last time, but I think the whole point of Starlight Wonderland actually is a replacement for Disneyland because Aphmau and Jason got married in real life in Disneyland. So I think the whole plan was, oh yeah, let's go to Starlight Wonderland and like recreate that image. But yeah.
Oh. You can get married in Disneyland?
Yeah, apparently. Of course.
Ah.
Mhm.
Dang.
It can't be that expensive, can it?
Look at the price.
What?
One bazinga dollars.
Yeah. Wow, one money value we can't see? They do that all the time, don't they? To be honest, they should have said like the actual price of Disneyland tickets at that time. That would have like driven the point home, to be honest. The Happy Wedding in MyStreet Disneyland. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 5 times the amount of tickets to Love Love Paradise!
I think I just had a heart.
Wait, that means we can figure out how much a Love Love Paradise ticket costs. Let's see.
Well, you can't rely on me for the math. Sorry about that.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've got this. So let's see. Disneyland tickets 2017. I can also search up Disneyland Yockets 2018 if my phone is like this. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so let's see. A one-day adult ticket is apparently £34. It doesn't tell me the dollar value, and a child one is 32. So you get
So like
£2
20
less
something.
per child.
No, so 20 something in American dollars.
It's going to be more in
I'm trying to
American dollars, actually. It's
Wait,
gonna be
isn't pounds? Isn't pounds more than American dollars?
Well, yeah, they're worth more. Therefore, there's more dollars into, or more of a dollar into, like pounds sterling.
Oh,
basically.
I went down. Sorry, I was supposed to go up. So it's
So
like
it's gonna be
it's
gonna be more
30,
than
like
that. Yeah,
40.
yeah, it's gonna be something like, I guess, yeah. Let's say $40 for the sake of it. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, 40 divided by 5 would be 8. So that's $8 a day to go to Love Love Paradise, apparently.
Dang, that's very affordable.
I know, right? What was all of this then?
Even the $40 thing, Disney is a big brand, so of course it's gonna be expensive. But like, like where?
Okay.
Is like visiting or they staying inside of Disneyland? Like
Okay,
they need to be more specific by that.
Yeah, hold on. It says Disneyland Resort price tickets price 2016 was ages 10, well, ages 3 to 9 was apparently one day regular was 99, so apparently it was more back then. But then ages 10 up was $105, that is. So yeah, let's just say 100 and say that was $20 a day, which is a lot more, but you know, still not too much. Actually, what, 105 is each.
So in the resort, they spend like $100-something a day.
I don't know. It depends on how much Guy was charging them for all the clothes and stuff they couldn't bring because they didn't have their suitcases.
Okay,
so
so
maybe Guy really did actually, you know, make a real profit off of them. Who knows? Maybe the one day he was so happy all the time.
So it's $100-something for them to go to Starlight and trying to Disneyland.
Well, that's one day.
$100 for a day. So I give it a week. So it's like $500 for like a week. 500 divided by 5. Not 5. 100. So $100 would be for a week in Love Love Place. Divide that by 7.
Okay, wait. We've gone from a week being 5 days because you round up to 5. With they're saying 5 days, then 7 days if you're counting the weekends.
Or then divide by 5 again. Divide by 5 again.
Yes, we've been there. 20. I came up with that solution already.
My brain don't go that.
We already said 20. You went like a huge different leap. That's what I said. Is like if it's $105, but as for okay, if it's $105 for a day ticket, that's $21 for a day ticket in Love Love Paradise. Assuming the prices are equivalent to the Disneyland ones in real life. So that's what it would have been basically.
$20 for So that's still cheap, honestly. If you put it in perspective. For one person.
For a tropical resort, I don't think that's unreasonable. But yeah, they paint it in the first. The reason I did the calculation is because they paint it in the first season, like the second season, like, oh yeah, wow, this is like a super exclusive thing and so expensive. How did you possibly get the tickets? Oh, it was a huge competition. We'll find out later. We've got to go right now, otherwise we won't be able to do this ever again. And you know, meanwhile, you know, they all have jobs.
I mean, if come from someone who lives on an island, I can understand prices being very high. This thing extremely high to live in hotels.
Yeah. However, are they as high as that?
Yeah, that's find something that low. Yeah.
Okay then. Well, yeah. I don't know. Just but in case of Love of Paradise, yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. I guess the shirts would have been very overpriced. Who knows? All right, that's enough. That's enough maths for one day. I think. I feel like this might have bored Shiny even more than us being lovey-dovey last stream. Who knows?
Attack looking at that.
Which is why I came to you guys. I've been doing a lot of research on how to get the tickets, but I haven't come across anything. I'm at the point where I'm already planning to save for them. But, Dante, you found the contest for Love Paradise, so I was wondering if you had any leads on anything.
Well, you've come to the right guy.
Oh boy, here we go.
Now, Aaron, you may not know this about me, but I enjoy finding all kinds of contests to enter.
In the private chat, I do good math, smiley face. So I had to read that out loud. That was too good.
That's why I came here. I wanted...
Yes, it all happened that day when I was a young boy. I saw the back of a cereal box that had a contest for a spoon. I sent in the form and won that spoon.
Long story short, Dante's cheap.
Excuse me, it's called being thrifty. Now, enough about me, Aaron. I only have...
Yes. You know, some people say get shrifty. Dante says get thrifty. I understand Dante. You know you can say these things out loud, just so you know. And yeah, it's fair. I mean, considering... I don't know. Considering the stories that we've talked about, you know, in terms of how we acquired Encanto to begin with, you know, pretty sure I can understand why you understand.
One condition if you want me to help you find these tickets.
Oh, hold on.
Anything.
You have to let me and
Again, you can say this. Why are you not speaking out loud? You're spending me in the private chat. Oh yes, the completely legal method. Yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. I need to respond to chat now. Dante, we're trying to get tickets, but you're not going to because you're going to be creeping the girls out. Well, I mean, Love of Paradise is where he got his groove back, so I see why you would think that. Anyway, Ghost Kid, you had a question. I'll wait for the question. Oh, yeah. It's time to get thrifty. Time to get thrifty in here. You may say, I know scared of Popo. Is that right? Well, you should be. I don't know. I can't do Mr. Popo's voice that well. You will respect the pecking order. Anyway. How'd you get the idea for the MyStreet 5 Later series? It's technically a series now. Yeah, of course it's a series. I've been doing it for over a year. Of course it's a series by now. If anyone wants it, you can... Why are you typing to me? If anyone wants it, you can hit me up. Fine. Good. But... Oh, my word. This is... If you want... Can I just say, for the record, like... You know, if you're trying to type in chat thinking that's going to appear on screen, it's not. People aren't going to see...
I take requests.
There, thank you. There we go.
I'm going to go back to typing soon, but yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone wants Encanto, you can hit me up in Discord.
Yes. Just be prepared for a very long and compressed file transfer.
I think I finished uploaded it, so...
Oh, you did? Okay, brilliant. Wait, you uploaded it? Oh, okay. I mean, makes sense. Hopefully not
so yeah.
Because it probably still...
So, if I have Encanto, I have Venom. I have the Venom movie you were talking about. You wanted to see.
Okay. Well, I of course I could definitely not advocate for doing that ever. I could never send that message on a YouTube channel where I'm, you know, molding young minds and stuff. So yeah.
You wanted to know?
We might have to talk about this at some other point later on. Anyway.
Okay.
But to answer the question, how to get this idea for MyStreet 5 years later, well, It's because like around that time I was really like I really want to get back to doing AFMA related content, especially because obviously like the gacha content that I do takes a long time to make. I've been spending almost a week on one scene, so that can tell you what happens sometimes. Yeah, so because it takes so long, I can't do that on the regular. And the other thing that people really liked me doing and liked me talking about on the channel before that point was AFMAL. So I decided, okay, well, how am I going to go back to this? I tried to do a thing called MyStreet Retrospective before, which I think Maya will remember, actually. And that never quite took off, actually. But then eventually, when I started thinking, okay, well, I'm going to try and set this up. Why don't I try and do this via live stream? Because I was doing it via recording. Everything was via recording back then. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it live. And so I tested a couple of times to see if I could set up a proper live stream setting, and I got one that very barely worked, but it did work, and thus I started it on the same day that the big move came out 5 years later. So that was where that came from.
Very smart.
Thank you. This is season something. Also, yeah.
It's like
Hey, it's a fox. And live stream much better. Okay, fair enough. I sometimes worry about that because I know that I can't really have as much. I can't really edit out the boring parts of a live stream as easily as I could with a video. I could do highlights, but then again, I never end up. I forgot to start doing that, so it'd be kind of weird if I started doing that now. Who knows? Am I going to get copyright claims? What, by AFMAL? No, I don't think so. I don't think I am. In fact, actually, I just realized another thing I can do is I can add another source. I can add background music to the stream. Oh, wait. Oh, this is, oh, it's like they have their own preset stuff. So I guess I can, you guys want some chill background music now that I'm on the subject? Oh, Monet says new. Okay, never mind. I guess I won't do that then. All right. Anyway, actually, Monet, you were saying something before, actually.
check me for pirated videos. See ya.
That's not what you already said that, but okay. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Ghost Kid, there's a question for you.
Okay, what's the question?
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, just ask the question in chat. It's probably far easier on your end, actually, if you do that.
Yeah, it is, because I might gotta jump out in a while.
There you go. There's the question. Can you do fan art of your avatar?
Oh, the avatar right now? Yeah, you could.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Do you mean wait? Do you mean like her normal avatar, or do you mean the puppet master, the avatar that you see here, which is an upcoming character in a movie? And also, how am I? I am doing quite well, thank you. I'm just doing the voice of the puppet master. Again, upcoming character in a very good movie. Anyway. So yeah, whichever one you mean, I don't know. I'm guessing you're okay with either, aren't you, Monet?
Oh, yeah, I am. I don't really mind which one you draw.
Fair enough.
I'll be thankful either way.
Yeah. Expect a lot of unexpected fan art submissions. Expect a lot of unexpected. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we'll also be watching a video by Ghost Kitty later on. I promised her that I'd watch Ghost Girl reacts to the Mutant Girl, the Ghost Girl cast, actually. Which reminds me, I should have downloaded that before I started. I need to do that. I'll do that while I play the video.
Let's go with you too.
What?
Hey.
I gave this stream a big thumbs up. Do I get cool points? I don't know if I have authority to award anyone cool points, but if I do, then
offer
go ahead.
a pint of blood, we'll call it even.
What? Oh yeah, sure. Just oh yeah, you can get cool points. All you have to do is rip the stomach out of a goat. Yeah, fantastic.
I like this condition.
Hey, it's only fair. We want to go to Starlight Wonderland too. So, in exchange for helping you make our dream come true, you have to help ours come true too.
Ironically enough, Dante is one of the people that doesn't go to Starlight. I don't know.
And how long has this been a dream of yours?
For the 10 minutes you've been here and told us about it.
Naturally.
Don't worry, we won't get in the way of you and half.
Fine. I'll do anything.
Perfect! Now, gentlemen, get on a phone, computer, or whatever, because we got some researching to do. We might have to pull an all-nighter.
Cool, I'll order pizza.
Hey, they got their priorities right. Get some pizza, absolutely.
Did Ghost Kitty ever respond?
Yes. Yeah, so yeah. I mean the avatar of the white-haired character. Yeah, actually for that purpose, you probably should send like a full body shot of him. That probably makes more sense.
Oh, I don't mind sending a shot of him. Yeah.
I want pizza. I had pizza recently. Yeah.
I can make pizza.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
This is the thing when you're with a baker. Nick?
Okay, but I did mention pizza before when I had it, and you didn't say anything about it then, so...
Because I didn't feel like it. Now I feel like pizza. Or egg.
I see.
Egg.
Or egg. The pizza or egg. You know, the two very equally weighted choices.
I mean, make it from scratch. That's why I make pizza. Like...
I make an egg from scratch.
I mean, it has to be... Well, Jacob, I've been meaning to tell you, but I have an egg.
What? You're actually part chicken? Yes. That one, you know.
No, I have an egg.
Typers that you are. They've all been like at least mammals so far, I think.
Alright. So Jacob, I have an egg, and you're a father now.
Yay! My dream has come true.
An egg. It hatched into a big strapping beanpole.
I wanted to be 3. That was for stream, in case people are wondering. But yeah. Right, finally found the video. Let's keep going while I download.
We're setting a trap.
Just in case that sneak tries to come back here.
Right.
Exactly what is this supposed to do?
It's a proactive way to approach this problem.
We don't even know if this person is going to come back. It's almost nighttime, and for all you guys know, this person could have already seen you setting this stupid trap.
Perfect. Then...
Oh, also, the Hawks. Your Hawks, related to Hawks. Are you Hawks' kid? Nah, she's probably close to Piccolo, to be honest.
They'll know to leave us alone.
Exactly. We're not just gonna stand around and do nothing about it. This is our house.
Fine, whatever. If you guys get stuck in your own trap, don't expect me to help you get out of it.
I made enough Home Alone jokes already. I'm not doing any more.
Didn't think about how we were gonna get out of here, did we?
Not true. I kind of figured this would happen, so I thought I'd stand on your shoulders and go get a ladder.
Why didn't you just get the ladder in the first place?
Or why didn't either of you ask Zane, who was right there, to get a ladder?
Why did you dig a hole so deep in the damn first place?
Well, it has to be deep in order to trap somebody.
No,
right?
you can put a bear trap at the bottom of a shallow hole.
I don't think they have bear traps.
Sneak! Now come on, Lawrence, give me a lift so we can finish up this trap.
Oh yeah, let's just make a sinkhole. You know, no biggie, in the snow.
Let's dig to the hell. Let's crack open the hell surface.
Okay, that would be digging deeper. You said don't dig a hole so deep, it's digging deeper.
We just gotta do incantation. Open the portal to hell.
Of course. Standard procedure. How could I have been so blind?
We finished it.
Oh, I just thought they
what's
buried
to guarantee the sneak is gonna step on the trap?
Glad you asked. Here. Money.
Seriously?
Yep. No
you see Dante falling to the hole.
Now all we have to do is wait.
I don't know how they covered up the hole with snow so easily.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw them. I can't believe it. You were right about them coming back.
Only criminals return to the scene of the crime.
That's not true.
What crime did they commit?
I'm not sure,
Could be just-
but someone that shady must be up to no good. Now, all we have to do is wait.
Walks right past it, of course.
There, did you see him?
I sure did. Hopefully the trap catches him. Is there a plan B?
No. I didn't think that far.
Of course he didn't.
Of course you didn't.
Zane, stop doing my job for me.
Well, I don't see you helping us one bit.
I did help. I filed a police report. That's all we should be doing for our safety. Have you even thought about what you're going to do when you catch this guy?
Call the police. Duh.
Exactly what I thought.
And exactly what you said before.
We'll show him. Being proactive about this is much better than not.
To be honest, I kind of agree with you both.
He's no help.
It worked.
He got quite far into the hole before it caved in.
It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
Aha! We got you! You thought you could sneak around our house and threaten us with our own trash can? Well, you've got another thing coming to you, Mr.
Ouch, that hurt.
Mr. Caitlin?
Caitlin?
Please, could someone out there make some make some Princess Travis and Mr. Caitlin fan fiction or fan art or something? By the way, Moni, Princess Travis is season 1, so it's not me inventing something. Genuinely, Princess Travis and Mr. Caitlin sounds amazing.
Hey, what's the big idea?
What do you mean, what's the big idea? You're the one who decided to come sneaking around our house the past 2 nights.
Yeah, and also wearing almost nothing in the freezing cold. Are you trying to die of hypothermia?
Why would you do that?
Yeah. OMG, Princess Travis, I forgot about that. Yeah. I remember it so you don't have to. I've become the nostalgia critic.
What are you guys talking about?
We saw you yesterday sneaking around our house. You even threatened us with our own trap.
Are you guys crazy?
Yes.
Why in the world would I be sneaking around your house of all places?
Then why are you here? On our trap?
She saw
Because
money.
I saw money on the ground and decided to pick it up.
That doesn't excuse why you're outside this late at night.
Yes. I'm wearing almost nothing and dying in the snow.
It's 9 p.m. I'm out for my jog.
You
Still snow. I mean, even if you're out for a jog, you should probably wear a little bit more than just, presumably a sports bra. I'm not really sure, but it's hard to tell with Minecraft's characters. But still, just looking out for your health, Kaden. Jeez. Great. Now I'm picturing Kaden with a mustache. Mustache. Where's ArtJoy29 today? I need him to quote DBZA references.
jog at night?
Yes, I run for 20 minutes before I go to bed. Why is that so hard to understand?
But the money!
Then you
You're
go to
going
bed
to steal it!
sweaty and also just working up more exhaustion, which you really already have to begin with.
I was going to pick it up and then come back later in the morning to see if you guys dropped it outside. Who wouldn't pick up some money lying around?
Fair.
This was the stupidest trap ever!
Check your DMs later. Oh, am I going to get the fan art?
Well, then if Caitlin wasn't the one sneaking around our house, who was?
There might be someone still out there.
Hello? Have you knuckleheads forgotten about me? Get me out of here!
Oh, right.
Sorry, Caitlin.
Dante, This is getting us nowhere.
What's he doing? I'm using a computer. I am Dante.
I don't get it. Usually I'm really good at finding a lead on some kind of contest. Or even a discount.
If you take your face off of the rug on the ground, you might find something easier.
But there's nothing! Not even a kissing contest!
Not even a measly kissing contest that are so common in this universe, apparently.
No.
We have to keep looking, guys.
Dante, even if we search nonstop, like we just did, there's no...
That slice of pizza is getting rug particles on it. It's not going to be... That's not going to be healthy to eat anymore. Why would you do that? No.
chance that something new is gonna pop up.
Yeah, you're right. It's just... darn it! Aaron, I'm real sorry.
It's perfectly fine, Dante. I'm just gonna have to work twice as hard to get those tickets for her. The old-fashioned way.
Twice as hard? Try 3 times as hard?
Or 5 times.
Aaron, you're going to have to hold down 3 jobs just to pay for those. Especially if you want them by summer.
Hey,
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be this summer, honestly. Could be any time. You know, apples are going anywhere.
Aaron, aren't your parents, loaded? Why don't you just ask them for the tickets?
Why did you not ask this beforehand? It should have been like a big question beforehand. But yeah, howdy, Star Wars, by the way.
Okay, I get it.
Guys, this is something special for her. I want to do it right and my way. I want to work for this and not just have it handed to me.
It's my way.
And also, I want it to be a surprise for her.
Aww.
I mean, it already is a surprise. I mean, they're going to think that your parents are going to blab to her about it. They barely speak outside the holidays.
Hey, look. Aaron, if you need help, both Travis and I are here to help you with getting the tickets.
That's what you've been doing! Why is this a new conversation?
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. This means a lot, guys.
As long as we get to go too.
Yes. All right. You know what? Levi drink for priorities and ulterior motives. All right. There we go.
Ouch! I mean, yeah, you're our friend, and so is Af. We care about you guys.
No problem. I'll keep looking to see if I can find anything.
Thanks again, guys. I'm gonna head home, but I'll call you guys later.
See ya!
Thanks for coming.
Oh, hi, William.
You're going too, right? Ah, all right, I get it. Be a good friend. Sheesh.
Travis is always getting hit. All right, so that was Starlight Wonderland. I can see why the title was so vague, because barely anything happened. I mean, we didn't catch the thief at all. Wasn't revealed who that is in the episode. And we also didn't really conclude Aaron's storyline with anything, but with Starlight tickets. And Dante and Travis didn't manage to find anything, and there was no leads. So, if anything, it kind of feels like it was just I don't say an episode is entirely pointless a lot, but this one kind of probably was, actually. Like, again, some of 3-part Napos history could have been trimmed down. Like, we know about those already. You know, there's some episodes that are actually pretty awful and should have been cut all together, regardless of whatever plot threads they try to start from them. But, yeah, this one was just kind of sat in the middle. It's just kind of, I don't know. Not really too much of actually important seemed to happen. What do you think, Mano? Well, thank you. And speaking of important things that happened at eventful episodes, let's actually first of all remove that source. We add a new source now, which is going to be Ghost Girl. Incidentally, as far as I'm aware, there are no there is no echo to this, right? Like, that's been solved, I believe, has it? Like, just, you know, as I asked at the beginning of the stream and no one was here, so might as well do so now. But yeah, either way, at long last, we get the 5th installment of Ghost Girl reacting to the Mutant Girl, and I thought I would, you know, address it here. because why not? Because it is an eventful episode of the series. In fact, it could have been the last one, in theory. Like, as far as actual, like, plot threads go, I mean, you know, it could have been finalized here, but then, you know, decided to keep exploring a little bit more and go for the whole 10 episodes, and then another season, and then a movie, another season. But yeah, I don't know. In theory, it could have been a miniseries that just ended. But yeah, it wasn't. So let's see. And also, this was Emma's debut as Reina, actually. So actually, I'm gonna message her right now about that. See if she'll like show up. But yeah, no echo, by the way. Just again checking. Oh, this way to check my DMs, because I went to my DMs and I was like, I looked at Mr. Caitlin, Princess Travis, and found lots of stuff. Okay, so there's Caitlin Lucinda. There was Caitlin in Zane's clothing. There's, I guess that's female Zane. What is this? Like character profiles for these characters. I love Lucinda's one. Hot Ginger is a ginger. Hot. Witchcraft had a weird competitive friendship with Caitlin. I love the fact that the title is Hot Ginger, and yet at the bottom says is a ginger. Hot. The two first bullet points. We have Laurie instead of Lawrence. Someone's read Little Women, apparently. And we have Space Emo instead of Zane. I was starting. Okay. Right, I'm having too much fun. You know, I started to make AFMO gacha videos. You know what? I was going to do the same thing, actually. I have plans for that, but I was going to make I said it before, I was going to make a pure gacha channel for the new year, actually. But because the Mutant Girl scene taking up all of my time, I've had no dedication to, like, actually even try to explore that. I also haven't come up with a name for it. It was going to have, like, fandom stuff on there, you know. You know, some AFMO content, some Code Lyoko, Dragon Ball, possibly. But actually now, honestly, maybe some Encanto. Because why not? Seems to be working for Apex pretty well. But I don't know. But yeah, I haven't thought of a name for it. So actually, if you guys think of a name that you might think would work for a pure gacha channel or something, then please go ahead. Oh, and apparently the fan art is complete, Monet. So if you're still here, go ahead. She's on like 2 bars, by the way, so if you're not responding, that's probably why. But yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait too long, unfortunately. So I guess I was going to do the thing that I was going to do at the start here. Oh, apparently it got sent to me, actually, the image. I think I put an image on stream, but thank you for saying that to me. I will put that in. I'll put that in Monet's DMs right now, actually. It's the picture itself is not actually Monet. It's actually a character called the Puppet Master, so not quite, but yes. Okay, then we have other stuff. Some more art, some characters dancing. Jeez. And finally, Princess Travis. Okay, that didn't quite help at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay. Stream if you want to see someone's reaction to your debut episode. All right. Oh, well, you sent it to both of us so we can both see it. Okay, that's fair enough. Oh, we've got more people interested in this than we were in the AFMO episode. So I guess without further distraction with the action, then, you know, get people what they want. I think, wait, we missed the opening credits. Let's go back. Let's go main character. Well, I read all that. Hope you did. Wait. We have We have speech bubbles this time. Wait, what happened to the voice acting? Am I not hearing this properly? What happened to the voice acting? There's usually voice acting in these. Oh yeah, see? Because we're going to be up to the episode 5 minutes to go season 1. Yeah, okay. But also, you have a character view IRL. I guess you're behind the camera or something. Is that what's going on, Ghost Kitty? That you're behind the camera? Why are we in the action room then? Yeah, and also, why are you talking? That'd be boring. Besides, the episode is about school now with no more further distraction onto. Wow, wow. I see what you did there. Oh, and also, I managed to get Emma to come in and look at what people think of her voice acting debut, with ironically no voice acting from the reaction ease, I guess, and the reaction room was too boring.
Last time, you came back!
Oh. That's a very small window. Let me just see if I can help out a little bit. I guess that did something.
You need to pull your weight with this project!
Medusa, I wooed thee with all my passion. What in the world? You get out of here now!
I regret this.
I missed you so much.
I said your debut episode. Of course, this is the first one. What do you think was I meant? Poor Moira. At least her family is nice. Yeah, her family. Yeah, thank you. I want to give her at least a nice family. Because Christ, again, especially around this time in Gacha, no main characters' families were ever nice to them. You know, at least let somebody have a decent unit, you know? I saw that you said joy and I was free. Well, yes, I tend to promote the streams that I do everywhere and say join people who are free. That is precisely what I tend to do. I just want to target you for specifically this one because, you know, I thought you kind of deserve to be here, especially. Hold on. My Girls Call character Luna has a nice character, same with Cherry. I'm not talking about nice characters, I'm talking about nice family units, not like nice characters, because nice characters exist, obviously. But yeah, it's nice families that were a big thing back then that just, or rather, they weren't a big thing, but it was a big thing to try and do. You know what I mean. Oh god, I have regrets.
Did I do something wrong?
Of course not,
I have regrets too. That running cycle is way too slow.
Honey Bunch. We give her a moment. She needs a few minutes of...
Poor Moana. I know how she feels. Angelica, Cherry, and Annabelle kind of like Pop. Wait, Ghost Kitty, you just said that Cherry's a nice character. So how is she a nice character if the bully characters, you know, if she's kind of like Pop? That doesn't make... Oh, you said a nice family. That was the correction. Okay, right, got it. Yeah, that makes more sense. Pop says interesting. Yeah, this was a trend too for a while. I think people still do is like, you know, characters from so-and-so react to so-and-so. It's not normally just gacha videos like they're reacting to. They can react to anything. So quite a good technique, actually. Let's do some of them. But again, you just have voice acting. What happened to the voice acting, Ghost Kitty? I'm still confused about that.
Well...
Hey, sis.
This is for like Sebastian. I have Shino. Yeah, not for long, clearly, in this series. That's not going to stay the same for forever, is it?
Don't think I came empty-handed. I come bearing gifts.
Thanks.
That's not forced. Come on, where are you gonna bet?
You ain't get it.
Try me.
Stop.
Sebastian reminds me of Ivory. I forgot who that is. I apologize. I should remember. And I put the volume back to normal because everything was like I thought it was going to be more voice acting, so I put it at max because I know that sometimes it's a bit hard to hear what Ghost saying. But no, this time I guess we're not doing that. Cherry is forced to bully Jake, but she's actually nice. But Jake and Yuri don't know she's nice. Kind of almost sounds like Marvick in a way. Marvick always just go away with not saying anything to anyone, but kind of like disking the situation, but from the other side. You'll notice that there's no moment in the series that Marvick actually like actively teases anyone, and that was deliberate. You know, I didn't want to have him be not have to be like, oh yeah, you know, he did bad things in the past. Like he hung with bad people, but was he doing the bad things himself? Not really. He was kind of like in the background. But yeah, I guess like that makes sense. Maybe Cherry's more like Marwick then, and Yuri doesn't know that yet.
Worth it.
Fine. I tried. I'll just leave the gift bag on your desk.
Oh, there's Cherry.
Oh,
Wait, she shrugs? Oh yeah, I guess she can't see Yuri, can she?
my love.
Angelica's only friend besides Annabelle. Yeah, again, same thing with Marwick. He only had one friendship group of his life and never saw really a chance to hang out with anyone different until Morwenna came along. So yeah, that's why that bond was so important from his perspective, and also why he ended up kind of like gravitating back to it a little bit, because it's hard to leave a toxic relationship. So if he went back to it, then that way, yeah, that's why. So it wasn't him being malicious and trying to deceive Morwenna. It was just him trying to figure out himself.
It's presentation time. Who would like to go first?
My favorite character.
Yes, Julia.
Why should I have my old teacher? Now I can't be the same person. Oh, yeah. People don't get that. Ghost could have used Mrs. Dysart as like the actual like OC character, like in the Ghost Girl. Like she'll use like an older version of Mrs. Dysart, I think. I think Morwenna also had a cameo at some point, so it's a bit weird having them like, you know, again outside of universe or something. It's kind of like the Nickelodeon multiverse or something, where they just kind of like react to each other. Strangely enough. But yeah, I don't know. It's that's the thing, doesn't matter.
I know you're awesome to go.
This is presentation day. Interesting. It is, yeah. Oh, and it seems like Monet's back. She's pulled a George Takei and gone, oh my. Probably doesn't sound like that. You've returned, yes. Welcome to presentation day. I don't know if we still have Emma here, but if so, she's just lurking in the corner, you know, regretting her life decisions. Meanwhile, here I am, regretting my life decisions. No, I'm kidding. I like this episode. Yeah, getting that running cycle verse, like, but for the most part, I feel like this is
your decision.
Yeah, this episode and like the last one for me of Musico is kind of when it got somewhat okay. Like the first 3 episodes, they had some severe problems with them, and there's still like a few like editing tweaks and stuff, and like some voice acting I could have like done better with directing people or something like that. But you know, minor details in comparison to the first 3. This is where I thought, oh yeah, you know what, I'm producing something that, you know, is at least, you know, is worthy of more attention, if you know what I mean.
But I'm going to get other students to show the enthusiasm.
Is this going to happen every...
Poor Julian. Julian?
This is Julian. Yes, it's F. Julian.
Yes.
Because this Julius was not, as we know today. This is Julian.
Yeah, no, he's King Julian from Madagascar.
Every time I put my hand up,
Pretty much, yeah.
Although I will say, I do love that someone actually finally caught on to the fact that Mrs. Dysart was kind of like aloof and somewhat mean to Julius sometimes. Like that was one of the minor gags. Never goes on to like abuse or neglect or anything like that. That would be too much for a gag, obviously. But for this, because sometimes in class I kind of felt like whenever I put my hand up, the teacher wouldn't call on me because I would ask too many questions sometimes, depending on the class. So that's why, in particular, yeah, that's why I've now learned not to put my hand up actually until I know that no one else knows the answer. Because like, you know what, no one can say anything. Okay, right, I'll speak. It's also an issue of not saying me knowing the answer, no one else did, but more of me knowing the answer and being confident enough to speak. That was another thing. So yeah, Julius is kind of relatable to me in this situation. Again, authors always put a bit of themselves in every character.
Now, I thought the students want to go. Why?
Wonder what they'll learn. About to find out, Cherry. You're about to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I get the tale of Sisyphus, trimmed down 5 minutes. Hopefully. Sisyphus.
Still true to this day. I try to trim down stuff to 5 minutes. So I think, well, how long presentation would have to be. There's an actual presentation I did before about like Greek theatre was supposed to be 5 minutes, but we didn't really know if we were going to do it in that time frame. And now I've done a whole unit on presentation that I was assessed on. I'm pretty sure I still went over time for that. So yeah, I don't know. It's very much almost 3 years down the line, and it's still as true as ever for me. And yeah, about causing relationships. Yes, exactly. Miss Dice was a drama and Greek teacher, and Yuri used to take a class before Yuri died. Yeah, I remember you said. I saw in the first episode. I remember. Speaking of which, I think of remaking the first Ghost Girl episode. Well, wait, finish the first season first, and then go back to it. That's usually what I recommend doing, especially because that's usually enough time for someone's overall like editing quality and stuff to go up enough to make a significant difference.
Oh,
unless
my
like
great
Aiden and the scenes you do are like
Dumbledore.
unless Aiden the scenes you do are like a shot-for-shot remake of the first one, then it just kind of like, what's the point? You just did the exact same thing you did the first time with minor tweakings. But yeah, I know it depends. That's why the remake of episode 1 of the musical came out 2 years afterwards, because I wanted to wait that long for it to be a difference. Also, the fact that I had other editors there to help me out, that was great. And also, by the way, thank you for doing that again, Monet. And she's gone. Great. But yeah, Monet was one of them. But yeah, also, that's why, because I thought, oh yeah, I've got to a point now where I kind of know way better what to do, and so it's worthy of like me doing a remake. So yeah, that's why for next anniversary, Aiden's been trying to push me to do like an episode 2 and 3 into one video, because they're like very short episodes, so that they could be very easily remade and made much better. Like I said before, episode 4, when it got okay as a series, episode 3 beforehand was also disastrous. So that's why. But yeah,
appears in it.
Well, yes. I mean, to be fair, it's mostly about Empress. It's the first episode about Empress. I don't mind that aspect. Yes. I mind the way that I went about producing it mostly, and also bits of the voice acting. Like, I'm pretty sure that Nasib's narration of that was. I tried to direct it for that. I just did not get it across at all.
I bet.
That's one of the things.
I want to animate Snatch in the Week.
Oh, okay. Well, if we do remake that episode this year, then I'll try and remember to give you that scene. Because yeah, fair enough. All right, but yeah, that's what I was saying, Ghost Kitty. So yeah, maybe wait a bit until you finish like, the first season of Ghost Girl to remake the first episode of Ghost Girl. Otherwise, you'll just be remaking the first 5 episodes and won't get anywhere further in the series. That's another good reason to do that. Continue the story like continue to evolve it and make it better, because that's not no reason the musical lasted so long, because I didn't like go back and constantly like re-edit what I'm doing. Emily fell into that trap actually Emily the Night Wolf, because she's now remade the same missing children incident twice. She has 3 versions of the same video basically, and they were all meant to be a series pilot, and the series never got made because the pilot kept on getting remade.
Take it from me. My first episode of my show is trash. It's trash.
Are you referring to episode 0? I guess we'll find out later. But yeah, go check out the family thing. Why not? Might as well say that.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, I was saying, if you're going to do my first episode was trash. Like, honest editing wise, it was very. But I can tell that there's an increase between episode 1 and episode 4.
Yeah. As there would normally be, yeah, as you learn more.
Yeah. So if you're noticing a significant increase in your quality, that means you're improving as artist.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if you look back at at my advice, go on your first episode, watch it. Like your latest episode, watch it, and like see where you increased, or you're doing something wrong, so you haven't.
Yeah. I think Ghost Kitty's always like thinking about that and already knows she can do better. But I'm just saying, like, wait until the seasons come out so you don't like constantly like indulge that mentality all the time and then never produce anything that's entirely new.
Change your intro mid-season.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, some shows do that. It's like My Hero Academia has like 10 billion intros per season. But yeah, who knows? I don't know. It's there are times I've ever changed my intro in the mid-season when someone else like, "Hey, I made you an intro." I was like, okay, I'll use this. I
might got pull up for season 3.
Well, puppetry's not really a series.
No, for you.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. I mean, we did say we're gonna work on something together so I can like see how that goes. But I mean, maybe if you want to do that, then
it all depends on the song you pick and what your vision.
Oh well, okay, yeah, makes sense. Fair enough then. I need to write this. Wait on. Let's script for the next Ghost Girl episode, which will start at Luna's house, and she and Jake will be drinking tea and eating cookies that Luna made. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoa! Epic spoilers. Tea and cookies.
So British.
I mean, it sounds like my dessert most nights, honestly.
Fist was the king of Etheria, now known as Corny. During his life, he was known for healing guests to his kingdom.
Interesting. Thank you. You know, it's good that they can actually learn. That people can learn something watching this series. Another reason why I like this episode, you can learn something from it.
And the hatred towards his brother Solomonus.
I love this scene. You wanna know what?
You are aware that you're here.
Please go
on. You know what?
Yeah.
Because Rain is exactly where she should be. Supporting dang background character. I'm done. Sorry.
I mean, you know, I thought you would have said, you know, having her off screen would be better in your case, but no. It's, you know, Raina proceeds to hijack the entire presentation to try and get herself a good grade. But yeah.
Killing spirits are a violation of Xenia. Hospitality. Zeus will not allow your deeds to go unpunished.
Be gone, brother, and be grateful that the slaying of kinsmen is also a punishable act.
Sisyphus went to the Oracle of Delphi to see what could be done about killing his brother.
Did he die mid-report?
I mean, Sisyphus, like, he does plot and he does actually eventually, like, you know, kill someone.
How about the voice actor?
The voice actor? I mean, the voice actor's alive, I'll say that much. This is really totally interesting, and I totally understand it. Yes! I'm an amazing teacher!
Hence the double-jointed arms. Fly to the sky! You have succeeded.
Yeah. Incidentally, Mona, you did say you want to do a gacha for your students at one point. Well, to be honest, with better visuals than this, but, you know, you could in theory do something like this. That might work for them. Need the voice and let me know.
I am the spirit of I will answer the questions through you.
Reina was so keen to do this presentation, right? But she got distracted watching Monty Python videos.
I only came for one question, but thank you. I came to discover what I should do to get rid of my brother.
Use your children to dethrone him.
This is cool. This is I love these reactions.
Wait, was he a king too? Not that I really care, but you know.
Wait, he wants to get rid of his brother? Wait, that took so long for you to realize? It's like, oh, interesting, I can understand it. Wait, he wants to get rid of his brother. These brothers don't seem to like each other. No, they really didn't. That was a big thing, actually. Around this time, I actually read about this in a book by Stephen Fry. It's called Mythos, actually. Really, really fun read, actually. That was what kind of kickstarted my big Greek mythology phase. I got it for Christmas one year, actually. So it must have been Christmas 2018 for me to read it in 2019 and then making this. So yeah. And also this was like right after I did a show at Adlib doing like based on Greek myths. So actually, yeah, very much on my mind. That's why Mrs. Dysart teaches Greek mythology, because that was where my brain was at the time. But yeah, so in that book, the first thing that was mentioned about Sisyphus was his hatred for Salmoneus and vice versa. They just loathed each other, and that's why they were to the point of wanting to kill each other. That's already like guttural reaction, you know. So we didn't really go. Stephen Fry didn't really go into the cause of it. To an extent, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. I didn't notice that Sisyphus was going to be the one with the famous boulder story, and I hadn't heard of that one at the time. So my first reaction was, oh yeah, he hates his brother, which is exactly how I conveyed it in this episode then.
Yes, he was the king of Elis and the founder of Salmon. I mean, not that I care either. Anyway, Sisyphus marries...
If I chose to be called Dumb Bully, since Sharpest Crayon in the box, yeah. Ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Salmonius' daughter Tyrell. He has two sons to use in his plan of revenge. But Tyrell learns of the plan and kills the boys.
We couldn't allow this act to go unpunished. He ordered Thanatos death.
Why would he use his sons? Well, because the slaying of kinsmen is a punishable act. That's what the guy playing Salmoneus, actually, who was Terry in this instance, that's what he said at the beginning. You know, the slaying of kinsmen is also a punishable act, you know. So, and Sisyphus like, okay, well, yeah, you know, I guess my children can count. Why not? You know, he's their relative too. But you know what? I might as well. Doesn't really matter. Someone else is being punished, I guess. Sisyphus wasn't the best person in the world. Let's just put it that way. They killed kids? Not quite. I mean...
When his time was up, but he was tricked. Twice.
That god name sounds familiar. Yes! Yes, it does. And the reason it sounds familiar is because Aiden watched this episode before he decided to do Fallen Angels and decided, oh yeah, you know, this is like the god, the god of death. My show's all about angels and death. Why not? I'm going to tie it in, and I'm going to use Thanatos. And then, you know, I end up voicing the bout. So that's how that worked. Again, the Muse and Girl carved out my own future in more ways than just one, honestly. I don't know why the video's delayed a bit. The Muse and Girl episode I've reacting to isn't. It wasn't doing this while I was making it. That might be because the audio's coming out a bit sooner on Restream. That might be an issue that I need to be aware of or something and try and fix. I don't know. But that's the pointing it out. So I'll try and look into it in the future.
I am Thanos.
It's Thanatos here to chain me up.
But before Thanatos did his job.
Ah, money, well back. Is the audio but is the video delayed from the audio? Like the one we're reacting to? Because that might be an issue for people.
Sisyphus asked for a demonstration of how the teams work in the Thanatos and prisons. For a while, no mortals were
Do you
dying.
mind the
Eventually,
time like the
Sisyphus
thought of
released.
the try a suicide now?
Sorry?
Do you remember the time that a teacher taught us how to try a suicide now?
Okay. Interesting. That sounds like it could have been like in one of those in one of those Caribbean plays all about teachers. That could have been a lesson or something before all the
It
chaos
had.
happens.
Oh, it has. That was maybe the most chaotic one. Just saying.
Okay.
After threats from the gods. The second time, Sisyphus asked his new wife to destroy his corpse and throw it naked on the street.
We are not showing that part.
No, you're not.
Persephone heard this and let him live.
The third time.
Trying to
Gosh, I won't let us.
Wait, you said it was easy to understand before. So I guess I must have lost people as it goes along. No one's really said anything about that, so I guess I know it never came up. I suppose. Yeah, I'll be aware of that. If I was doing this today, actually, what I would do is I would well, first of all, I'd frame them a little bit more centered, actually, and going between them and have like more of a zoom in or something like that. But I would also have them. I would still have like in the classroom, but then like fade into a different like shot when they could become the characters, and they'd have different costumes or something. Like that wouldn't be like visual. That wouldn't be what's happening. People are seeing it, so then when you cut back to reality and they ask questions, then they'll be in the classroom again. But it might have helped a little bit as far as like seeing what's being narrated. Didn't think of doing that at the time, alas.
Alas, a wasted opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Sisyphus went willingly into the underworld, but Hermes was there to greet him.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I had a terrible time trying to tell people how to pronounce Sisyphus.
Tell you what.
I'll tell you what, Zipfinus.
Another good example, Zipfinus.
Syphilis. Sniffinus.
Yeah.
Siminus.
Yeah, I think now is a good time. I think now is a good time to talk about Emma's voice acting, because again, this was her debut episode, and she stayed as the character for since then, actually, only having to be replaced one time for justifiable reason, and then came back. She's been the official VA for Raina ever since this point.
Yeah, come to the credits. She's the only one who's the same person, except for Aiden.
Oh yeah, that's true. As far as she's probably the closest to being an OG out of most people. That's why it's like, oh yeah, it's your debut. But it also means that she's come the furthest, because around this time, when we did I did an in situ recording session where I direct all the voice actors at once, which I stopped doing because it was unrealistic. But when I used to do that, Emma was one of the only people who actually waited the entire time without saying a word until her actual line. You sometimes forgot that she was there, actually, because everyone else was really chaotic and loud. And then afterwards, it's like, oh wow, yeah, to send line on cue and doing everything perfectly. Well, I say perfectly, I mean perfectly in time. As far as the intonation went, because she was so nervous at that time, I tried to coach her to be a bit more passionate, because the whole point of this is that Raina is supposed to be being very theatrical because she's failing the class. She didn't do that homework assignment for episode 2, and she really wants to actually get the best grade. She's going to do the best performance naturally. So she's going to do all the characters, push people aside literally in this case in order to get that to get to that point. Just being wrapped up in the moment. It doesn't work. But this doesn't work not because of Emma, just because that was not supposed to work in the episode either. She learns from that. But yeah, with Emma's delivery this time, the issue was, of course, that she was too nervous to really be super passionate and theatrical, so it doesn't quite work in the same way. Had there been any other episode, actually, after she relaxed a little bit, genuinely, it would have worked, because once you get to know Emma, she's generally a really loud person a lot of the time. Watch Minecraft Adventures. It is quite amazing the contrast from this to then, and that was only about a year later. Or watch Tim Bad Boy, the reviews of that. I mean, why not? Trying to humiliate her even more, which I'm always up for.
We have decided that you will push this boulder to the top of this hill. We shall make you immortal.
Well, sign me up.
Oh, I guess we've lost Cherry. My bad.
There he is. Supposedly, he's still there to this day, giving his name to Sisyphus tasks. One
That line was Sisyphean task that was read wrong, just incidentally.
that are both laborious and futile.
This is confusing. Oh, you were so confident before. What happened? Two brothers hating one another. That's the new version of that song.
You brought a tear to my eye. Come on then.
Oh, it's over. Wow, Yuri. That is harsh. My goodness, how could you? Ghost Girl fun fact. I don't remember when I made Jacob White design like he currently is. Yeah, so see, when I was watching Ghost Girl for the first time, I thought that Jake's mask, like the skull mask at the top, was how he saw Yuri, like the reason he was able to see her as a ghost. I thought that was like through those skull eyes for him to see ghosts and interact with them. But then you mentioned that was just a design feature, and we just kind of rolled with it, I suppose. I don't know. But good on you for sticking with the design, actually. Because a lot of people will do the thing where they'll just, redesign gacha characters mid-series with no justification whatsoever as to why they end up like that. And how, also. I've seen it before. Like, I watched, I don't know if you guys know C Mochi. She was in the Him music, not the music video, the mini movie, the polar bear that I reacted to on Halloween. I reacted on Aiden's channel, that's why. Yeah. You wouldn't have seen that, maybe. Anyway, we showed her the music girl, and she showed us her things she was doing around the same time, actually. Or, it was like a year later, 2020, actually. It was certainly a difference. And at one point, she actually stops the video and says, stop the video, and then her OC comes in and says, I don't like the way the characters look, let's redesign them, and then post them back in. Using the same names. It's like, that is such a classic gacha move. My goodness, but yeah. As much as I've come under fire for certain designs of characters, I have kept them consistent because it's not realistic for them to change that quickly. Like, they are growing up as the series goes along, but I don't want it to be like they're going to take out the immersion because suddenly, oh yeah, they look entirely different. Especially because their voice actors change all the time because voice actors keep on leaving on me again, except for Emma. So, but yeah, considering that. Oh, I'm gonna send me a kiss in the chat. Okay, you haven't left either. I mentioned Emma because we were talking about her before. But yes, some people have stayed, but lots of voice actors just leave all the time. So I have to replace them. So if the characters themselves change designs all the time too, that'd be an utter nightmare. So, if I don't like a character design at first, it's like, oh, well, tough cookies. I'll work on adapting them as the series goes, but make sure people see the transformation at least or something. Or give some sort of in-universe reason to why it happens. Again, like Reina.
Well, it looks like we have a thespian group now.
Look, I need to do well on this stupid subject. The better I do it, the better my grade.
You know what I reckon? Mrs. Dysart should have been a drama teacher.
Was that epic foreshadowing all the way back in episode 5? Why, yes, it was. Thank you very much.
I think that's her secret call.
Yeah, I know I said that I could have ended the show here, but I already knew I wasn't going to, so I put foreshadowing in. That's why. That's not a contradiction.
What do you think, Moana?
Again, if I was doing this again, I would make it very clear they're looking at each other from across the grounds. I don't know why I didn't, actually, because I was doing like zoom-ins all the way back in episode 1, so I don't know why I didn't. That was like one of the first things I learned how to do. But yeah, well, when and Mark went to look at each other from across the playgrounds, I don't know why I didn't do that. I think the episode with Luna, I may make a side episode about Yuri and Jake trying to find out why Jake can see Yuri. Yeah. I mean, again, you could have just gone with the skull reasoning, but if you want to have a different backstory or something, then by all means go for it. I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
What are you looking at?
Nice job, Sisyphus. Let me know when your next screenplay is published.
Come on, Pop. We all had to do something.
Mark and I didn't. You know how the game works, Terry.
Yeah, I know. Poor Terry.
You've been us for long enough. Tell me all honestly of this nerd stuff was enjoyable to you.
No, it wasn't.
What do you think, audience? Is he lying or is he telling the truth?
Pops.
Okay, then. Everyone finish your snacks. I still got my tour to go through.
How can she? Why does anyone hang around with that name?
Honestly, she looks like the stereotypical popular, but no one else in the entire school is stupid enough to think that she actually is.
This should not have been a verbal conversation. I agree with Jerry.
Yeah.
Stay asleep, Kitty.
I was just about to say,
you know.
I was legit about to say, what? Why are they like? We already can tell that. You didn't have to say it.
I mean, you can tell because I mean the thing is I don't have extras, so we don't see how she interacts with any other people. So I wasn't sure if that was clear at all because I don't have anyone else react to her other than the main cast audience.
Josephine.
So not really a fair comparison.
Walks around in a pink tutu with a crown on her head. It's like,
yeah. I found out sometime after this episode that apparently the Steve based Pop's design off of E-Girls at the time. And her evolved version was also E-Girls, but it was, once the Starlight changed. So I guess I have to look at, once I redesign her character again, I have to look at what E-Girls look like now, which is going to be fun, but yes. I don't know. I'll work on it, but apparently that's why I guess E-Girls were really into pink at the time, I guess. I don't know. Who can say? We'll see probably, but whatever.
Sounds like those three were just desperate for friendship group. Or at the very least, someone to keep them company.
See? I can zoom in clearly, and I could, and did. Are you saying want to help design? Well, I mean, possibly. I'm not going to do them yet because I know I've got. Actually, yeah, because like after season 2, my plan is that I take a break because, Christ, I need one. But then afterwards, like going into either the episode 2 and 3 remake for the 3rd anniversary to give ourselves plenty of time to get that ready, or go straight into the next project, which will be the movie, which will have redesigns. So it depends which one goes on, because obviously the remake, it will use all of the old designs because again, consistency. So yeah, I don't know yet. So I appreciate the offer and I'll bear it in mind, but I don't know if it's going to be needed yet necessarily. Oh, hold on. Ghost Girl fun fact 2. Annabelle likes knives. Likes knives. And no one knows why she does. It's just part of personality, I guess. I mean, yeah, sometimes characters do just have random traits like that. As long as that doesn't become like a flanderization quirk, then you're good. If you don't know what that means if a show continues for long enough, sometimes certain characters will have like one trait that they were known for, and then that becomes, because it's gone on for so long, that becomes like their defining feature. That's all that they're about. And they look back and they're like, oh, hey,
Patrick.
Well, yes,
what's
like
fun about Patrick? It was he was in the earlier season, he was stupid, but not like stupid. Like he didn't know how to function stupid.
He got a driver's license before SpongeBob did, so clearly he's got some competence.
He was stupid. He was slow. He had his own personality and everything, but no, he's just stupid. Mm-hmm. And he was a character with as stupid as his personality and his not the trait now, he's going to show.
Yeah, exactly. The term Flanders comes from Ned Flanders, which is the first example of that happening. But yeah, Patrick is also probably the second most known example of that being the case. So yeah, that's why I'm very careful with characterization because I know it's good. That's why I'm very careful with calculation of people because I know that in terms of gacha, if anyone's going to get to that point, I know that I'll be the first person to get to a point where a character would get Flanderized in theory. So I need to be very careful with that. But I keep trying to bear it in mind, and that's why I keep trying to evolve the characters a little bit and make them slightly different. Sometimes it backfires, Reina, but other times.
The close character I can see to get Flanderized for you, probably Mrs. Dice, in terms of
well, that's fine. That's fine because she's not going to be in the rest of the series. For the simple reason,
either Mrs. Dice or going to pop. One of the two.
Yeah, that's true. Although I'm having written season 3 already, I can say Pop has quite a journey of self-discovery ahead of her. So don't worry, she's not going to fall for that. And Mrs. Dice are obviously not there because they're going to high school. Same one. Okay, hold on. I'm still watching. Same one. I'm finalizing something. Okay, well, good. Yeah. Is this one of your AFMA videos or something? If so, please do send that in the group chat. If you make that, I could I might just watch it, do it casually, or I might review it. You never know. With a live or on video.
What is it?
Oh, okay. Can I react to the gacha videos? Yeah. You know what? Oh wait, no, it's Emily Penguin saying that. Do you want me to react to one now? Actually, during this stream. I can probably do one right now and then probably have to go because it's been long enough and I'm hungry. But yeah, if you want, just choose one and send it to me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ooh, I smell the ship. It's called Moana X Marwick. You see, I plant the seeds early. This is how I introduce ships to a series. I give people clues that some characters could have compatibility and could in theory get together. I get people excited about the concept of them doing so before finally living on the reward of it. Or not in some cases. Depends if I want to subvert people or not.
How can I just have a little surprise? That's all. That's all, really. That's all. That's really all.
By the way, that was ad-libbed, incidentally. Slowly dies in corner. If you're dying of hunger in the corner, go eat something. It's fine. You're allowed to leave early. It's all right. You don't have to wait till the bell rings. Don't worry. Unless it's the notification bell, in which case ring it right now. I'm kidding.
I'm glad to see how well you know Orpheus' tale in the underworld. I guess you could have gone deeper with your research.
The joke there, of course, being that, Underworld's deeper. That didn't really come across in the video. No one noticed. And then, after trying to do a fake laugh, Natasha just starts laughing for real, and I kept it in. Look, even Yuri's wondering what's going on right now. Is the teacher dying?
So good at puns. I just
Again, ad-lib. I didn't write that line.
didn't do all the work.
Actually,
We go back to the news video because it's only 18 seconds. Or PDH cast reacts to Cat Zane. Imagine Mrs. Dice in the morning announcements on the intercom with that loud voice. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
What intercom?
So yeah, all of Americans in the audience. Did your middle schools have intercoms? Genuine question. I don't know. I think my elementary school.
I'm not American in the comments, but my school had nothing but a bell.
Okay.
And
I was gonna. Well, actually, wait. Oh, so did mine actually in Spain. My one in Spain actually had a bell that was by hand and blackboards. Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, yeah. My mum once described Santa Ida, which was the name of the school. I'll say the name of the school. It doesn't exist anymore, so who cares? But yeah, like Zendaya apparently to my mum was like stepping back in time 30 years. So I guess that's what school used to look like, and I know that.
I can't tell the difference because in my school,
I see.
never seen a whiteboard. I didn't get a whiteboard in like fifth form. I mean, not fifth form, fifth grade.
That's fair. I was in Dead Theatre, which is the equivalent of third grade, so close enough. Why is she laughing so much? Because the actress couldn't contain herself. That's why. That's why, Jake.
About that.
Last but not least,
I think it's almost Morwenna's turn. Yes, you're right.
With the monster Medusa! Woohoo! Yeah! Give it a quick four! Yeah!
Again, ad libs. This is why Natasha's never been beaten for Mrs. Dysart. Like, you know, shit that like no one's ever come close to her level of performance because that's, you know, slowly go and eat something. Sorry, I'm talking to Moni in the private chat. Yeah, so that's why Natasha hasn't come as like by far the best Dysart still, because she really made the character her own. Like Mrs. Dysart, her lines are always written out to be perfectly normal, but then she adds all like the elongations and the high-pitched voices, the difference of inflections, and she makes it seem so seamless and natural. That's the thing. It's such a shame that she quit because everyone's like nurture her voice acting talent specifically, like back in the day. Like Natasha was definitely MVP of that then, and that's probably why she was the main character too. Yeah. Fun fact: I picked a cat as Yuri's sidekick because of cats being known as sort of magic animals because they're mostly the pets of witches, and also because I like cats. I noticed your name at the time was Kitty Cat, the Queen of Cats, Pokemon, FNAF, and Peace. Yes, I know for a fact that you really did enjoy cats. I'm sure it might be a little bit of a nuisance to keep this one cat around all the time while Yuri is moving about, but I appreciate the effort. Or in this case, Yuri. Whoops.
You've all heard about Medusa in some way or another. You know about the snakes in her hair, and the glance that would turn anyone stone. Could they look her in the eye? But here's the side that you don't know.
Medusa is one of the three Gorgon sisters who lived at the edge of this world. She attracted the attention of Poseidon, god of the sea, despite being sworn into celibacy as a priestess of Athena.
And this is one of the things that was a drawback of let's hold on. Yeah. It's one of the drawbacks of Natasha's voice acting, because whenever I gave her paragraphs, it was a real struggle. That was only honestly that was due to her age. You know, the fact that she was so young at the time of recording these, and wasn't really like used to reading that things were that extensive. And sometimes like little bits of my vocabulary like sink in. Like priestess, I didn't think was too bad because that's the actual term for it. But you know, some other times. And then the finale had them all reading Shakespeare. That was a really good idea, me. But oh well. At least I went for the Shakespeare angle. Now. But still, like that's just one of things. And honestly, with time, if you want to continue doing voice acting, I generally think that would just be like, yeah, whatever, why not? Then again, she might have like Aiden, and you know, still struggle with all that stuff. And, you know, having a character have a bunch of important dialogue in the last scene, and having to take several different takes of him trying to say the same line, because I from scratch every single time he gets it wrong, even though that he could just like carry on with a different take and then keep on going the same way. Blah, 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 blah. You know.
Tears. Utter tears.
He gave me 45 minutes of audio. There's a few reasons why the scene is taking so long. The final scene of the episode, but one of them was that. Oh boy, and I'm still not done. But yeah.
This is why every day I didn't make it back. For Kevin.
I mean, oh right, okay. You mean for Kevin? I see. I think he
I
probably
would
would
have
have been a
died.
good. I was gonna say he probably would have been
I
a
would
good Kevin if it
have
wasn't.
died. Everything.
He
Y'all
would
want
have
3
been.
hours.
I know. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, 'cause
How long do
well,
you
that's
think
that's
his one would
because
have been?
well, I mean, mine was 3 hours because I would have like trimmed it down myself, honestly, but because I was so close to the deadline, I thought, okay, I just send this in properly, make sure I don't lose my rolls or something. But yeah, otherwise I would have probably just like knuckled down a little bit myself actually, because might have been a few like undue pauses in there sometimes. I don't know. It depends.
It would have been nice.
Yeah.
It got some nice bloopers, but like it would have seen it.
Okay. That's
Honestly,
fair.
honestly,
Yeah.
I would want to
Performance-wise, yeah, I know. Yeah, performance-wise, it would have been a good Kevin. In terms of practicality, yeah, like half a day at least, recording-wise.
I have Aaron. He's Aaron, so
All right.
all good.
Fun fact 4. I have a special connection with nature. She loves nature almost as much as she loves Luna. All right, then.
I think the only person who has like second lines like you would probably be Jeremy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Mama, actually. So you in this case.
No, Jeremy appears in a lot of scenes.
Okay, that's fair.
Is Jeremy or Sequisha? Well, Sequisha loses some lines because she wasn't in Act 3.
Oh, yeah, okay then. That makes sense. Then again, I think that were the 3 lines like the cumulative like add up time of all 3 characters. I think it might have been. I'm not sure. I think Kevin might have been like an hour and a half, and then Uncle Rick was like 1 hour, and then Puppet Master. Wait, no, no. No, they would have been each an hour and a half, and then Puppet Master was like, I don't know, like 10 minutes or something. Who knows?
Oh yeah, I haven't even done it yet.
Well, I mean, did you not do like the prelude, the opening?
I haven't done the audio for the scene yet.
I see. Okay, then.
The two eventually fell in love.
With all my passion, as well pleased to see it so. On the way, child.
Well, kiss. You know what? I'm
again
ease out before you die.
Again, this is where I would have definitely had to like have something else going on screen, like I don't know, just some other improved visuals. Because yeah, the thing is like the reason they've got it back was because they recorded somewhere else. They took a camera and acted it out. That was the idea. But I didn't know how to make them costumes at the time. And I'll see later that with Gacha Life being so limited in comparison to Gacha Club nowadays, the options for Medusa's snake hair were also quite limited. Yeah. Finish with some character titles. Okay. Interesting. Right, but yeah, that's why I would have definitely had something else at least go on. Something, Christ, or a different angle, a close-up, anything.
See how with my Tinder embrace dragging me down to the water above, landwalkers no not show me the depths.
And this is when Natasha starts panicking and saying the line too fast. But, well, Yuri doesn't care. Ship. That was the idea, though. You can see them a little bit teasing together or something. Well, they weren't there. I don't like what they want there usually, but, in this particular episode, I was like, yeah, let's just have some fun.
Domain is through heart, show me the depths of thy passion.
But my love, it is forbidden.
Kiss me, you fool.
And yeah, you can't really see this properly because it's like so small in comparison because like the restream window. But yeah, they are actually like, puckering up and slightly moving towards each other. And I guess Yuri doesn't look at this point. She doesn't want to see the ship in action. Okay. Weird, but all right. Gacha Club added snake hair while Gacha Club only had normal hair. Exactly. How was I to know? Sometimes I think I made the mutant girl a bit too soon, but then I also think if I hadn't made it, when would I have done? And also wouldn't have the record. So, good with the bad.
course it wasn't meant to last. Athena found Medusa and punished her for her action.
Don't ask me how the kids managed to edit Moana into a black background. One of them has some editing skills, so let that be known. Oh, wait. You fell asleep? Was the ship that boring? Come on. Jeez.
Turning her into the snake-haired monster that everyone now wanted to slay. Perfectly healthy and normal.
I kind of feel bad for Medusa. Yeah, that's the thing. She's portrayed as a monster throughout all different versions of the story. There are some versions where like Athena blesses her with the snake hair, like the one of the earliest versions. She gets blessed with it, and that's what turns like all the men that desired her away into stone and stuff. That's the one. But most interpretations have her actually being taken advantage of by Poseidon through many means, in fact, which I can't really say on this channel. But yeah, that's the interpretation I wouldn't really want to go with. Then other times she gets let in by him, and then they make out, to say the least. They make out in Athena's temple, and yeah, that's why Athena curses her in that instance. It depends on which version, but in all of them, she comes off pretty badly, and then gets beheaded by Perseus. Like, I didn't even show that part where she gets her head chopped off, because we need a third person in theory. Or Mark could have come back as Perseus. It depends. But yeah, the kids didn't know how to edit Moana's head being chopped off, because at the time, I didn't either. I do now.
Woman, transfigured and tormented for the rest of her life.
Okay, so wait.
What is this, a sock fest? This is not what we agreed on.
Oh, and what did we agree on, Paul?
We agreed.
Wait, that seems to be a harsh punishment. Oh, wait, is Cherry looking forward? That feels like it should have been like later in the episode, the harsh punishment thing. Jake's getting annoyed. His skull has more expression than he does. It's weird.
Should we do a normal PowerPoint with a bunch of facts, not this high production nonsense?
She would do it, Pop. Are you saying you did none of the work?
No, miss, I did.
Pop is getting what she deserves. Absolutely. That's why this could have been the finale, because, the antagonist gets thwarted, and Moana forges a new friendship. That could have been the ending of the series right there. But, I didn't, I had more shipping to do. Nah, that's not the only reason, but, one of them.
We were at your house, Paul. How could you not know this was the plan?
You traitor!
More and more?
Remember, it's a little delayed. She's talking about Medusa's punishment. Okay, so the video reaction you're saying is delayed. What might have happened is that you might have rendered it or something, and then it like shifted off in the timeline a little bit or something. Okay. Oh, she's talking about Medusa's punishment. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, Marwick stands up for himself, and for a winner too.
Get forward! Miss Josephine, stay behind after class, Missy.
That one, the kid who didn't do anything in the presentation, in the group project, actually gets told off for not doing anything. Yeah, that's the way to catch them out. Change the plan on them, then they won't know what to do. And clearly, they didn't put in the work. Obvious. It becomes obvious then. That's a school hack right there. Anyone who's still in school, use that if it gets someone in a group project not doing anything. And if you are that person, don't be. It wasn't this when I was working on it. I didn't suggest it was. I feel like it kind of might have been, oh yeah, before like you finish it, then like you've got to like the end. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna render it or something. Then you might have like shifted it off a little bit or something. I don't know. Depends. I'll try watching it on actual YouTube and see if it's better synced up. I'll try that later.
Welcome home, sweet cheeks.
Hey, Dad.
Whoa, you sound cheerful.
She wakes up just in time for the cliffhanger ending. Great.
What happened in school today?
A personal victory.
Sounds like something worth celebrating.
Kinda is.
Listen, that tells me you still are going to...
I wish I could stand out to Angelica. Ooh, yeah.
Gosling Pier.
I mean, honestly, you could. You know what, Cherry? you're more like Mark than you think you are. Clearly, as we established in this episode alone. So go for it. Honestly, I say, why not? Stand up and forge your own path. You'll be much happier doing so, even if it's hard, to bring yourself in your only friendship group. There's more friends to out there. As Marmot proves out, in fact, there's more friends that you can find out there.
Do you want to go there again on Saturday?
And once again, Sebastian reminded me of Shino. Yeah, you said this before, but yes, why not?
Yeah, sure.
Really? Wow, it must have been a great day.
Oh, I think this is nearly over. Yeah, it's literally about to end.
You have no idea.
Sorry, I had to. Oh, there you are, IRL. Okay. Oh, wait, no, you're not. Sorry. Is there anything you want to say about the episode? Oh, we're getting, reviews. I do like the fact that we actually limited the cast this time, so it's not like everyone on screen all the time and barely anyone says anything. We actually get to see people have different, more interpersonal reactions to these episodes, and they get called in. That's actually a better approach. I still miss the voice acting. I still don't know what's happening with that. You never respond to me. What's happening with the voice acting? But overall, I like this method a lot more, actually, to be honest. If I ever do a gacha characters react to something, or characters from X franchise do react to X thing, I might use this method actually, because it seems to work, including the behind the camera part with the narration. I like this. I like this method, definitely. And also, a technical level is way better. Delay or no delay, the fact that it's not just, you have to pause the episode and then, and then pause the characters as then you move their mouths or something, and then have them say a line, pause again, restart the episode after you said the line, and it flows way better, actually. I mean, don't be afraid if you want to pause the actual episode, then obviously do so and give yourself enough time to have a character have a proper reaction. That would make sense there too. But either way, it still works. I don't know why I pressed K and not on YouTube anymore. That was very good. Oh, that was it. Okay. Constructive criticism was not Cherry's forte, I guess. It should be called nice bully instead of dumb bully, honestly. Which that's an oxymoron, nice bully. I have nothing. Well, great. I think the creator and everyone else did a wonderful job on the episode. Well, thank you for that. I'll pass that on. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to caption it and send it to Emma. I'm not sure if it's on here or not. And there we go. We did get all the nice characters in this episode, to be perfectly honest. Part reminds me of Angelica. Yep. That's in the video. Link to the episode and link to the description will be in the description. Thank you for that. Oh, and that's it. Oh! It turns itself off after the video ends. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I was expecting more a keep calm, carry on, be Paulsman, maybe help us stray, yeah, and whatever else you've added afterwards. But oh well, why not? Yeah. In the meantime, I'm just going to write some more of my gacha series script. I mean, yeah, by all means do that. I mean, it's about to finish. I'm gonna. Oh wait, no, MD Penguin. That's right. I said I was going to react to some of their stuff. Yeah. So, let's see. MD Penguin. Wait, no, that says Mad Penguin. Sorry, I need MD Penguin. Let's go to Filters Channel. No, doesn't seem to show up as Dr. Penguin MD. That's not helping. Oh, by the way, Emma says good about that, about everyone doing a good job and stuff. So yeah, clearly quite happy. Let's see. I don't know if any penguins even still here. Can I like? Oh wait, no. I can click on the. I can look on YouTube itself. Like, why not you? I won't do YouTube because obviously I'm looking on my phone. I mean, on the stream. Let's see if I can click on the channel link. Oh, you're going to go now? Okay, fine. We'll keep calm down. Feel some open stray. Goofy loves you. Go help the world. Okay, well that's the one. And hello, MD Penguin. We're just back in time for your turn, hopefully. If I can actually find your channel. Oh, it says, yeah, actually, let's go to channel. Oh, hey, money on me traveling. Oh, that's what you wanted me to see, isn't it? Yeah, okay. All right, well, now I know what type to look up. Okay. Let's go. MD Penguin, one word. Money me. Okay. This is obviously not going to be, this might have a little bit of an echo because I haven't downloaded it. But yeah, we'll see. Also, I haven't subscribed to you yet. Let's do that. There we go. Oh, someone asking me to be your thumbnail editor. It's very generous of them. Oh, you already have one. Okay, fair enough. Right. Let's go. So let's see. Activate share screen. And, okay. No, I don't have to download it, but as I explained in this episode, what I've been doing so far is I've downloaded all the videos so that I'll be able to combat the echo that would ensue from this, because sometimes when I do streams, it'll come up with like echo and feedback and stuff. So, and I just kind of be like that. For an 8-second video, I don't think it'll be too bad necessarily, but yeah, just so you know, that's why I'm like, okay, that's why I was testing out today, basically. And it seems to work just fine, actually. No one's complaining about echo or anything. So I might use that system from now on. Obviously for stuff I can predict that I'm going to do. Otherwise, just, you know, normal stuff like this.
Money or me?
Money. Thank you.
Oh, well, that's, I've not seen the meme of this, so I can't really say one way or the other.
How much?
For what?
What do you mean, how much? You've took the money already. Why are you saying how much? You can count it yourself.
For you.
I'm free.
Oh, okay, right, I see. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Will Mirabelle be a Disney princess? Oh, right, in terms of like their weird classification system. I mean, I don't know about her being a princess necessarily. I mean, her grandmother's the leader of a place, but it's not really like a monarchy, so don't know about that. Anyway, think about too much of Encanto. And hey, there's a stream that's happening right now. I've got a video to watch later, clearly, while I'm eating dinner. And making sure that no food as well. But yes, this has been MyStreet Families Later and Ghost Kitty and Money on Me. There's not really much I can say about memes. Like, I don't know what I can offer with a video that's that short normally. Like, I'll get some people's like, oh yeah, you like this like one part of a scene or something that when we're doing something good. It's like, well, I don't know the rest of the story, so I can't really say for certain. Because, you know, I do best when I'm reacting to stuff that has not only a technical edge, because I can look at technical stuff, obviously, but there's not too much that was in there. It was like one shot and, you know, synced up to audio. That's pretty standard stuff. But yeah, otherwise, if it's not like a huge technical thing, I like it to have like a story attached so I can really like look into it. It's the same with music videos sometimes. It depends on what's going on in them. I don't know. But yeah, it's just one of those things. So I don't know. Maybe next time, if they want me to try to a different episode, then I can look at those. I might just watch your videos in general without reacting to them, just because I'm curious now. But I don't know. It will depend. If I want to offer commentary, then I'll probably say either in a comment itself, or I'll look for a longer video and like properly analyze it, because I can. So yeah, that's everything for now. Obviously, I'm very glad that the ghost, like the ghosts, like not only as the episode 5 where the of Musical, where the series starts to get decent. Well, I mean, apart from episode 4, kind of in certain places, but also the reactions themselves, they got way more structured and far better. So yeah, and I know the story. It said Killing One wanted to buy Trav. Okay, oh right, you mean like that? So that's why she took the money and then said, "Oh yeah, okay." I see. I mean, then again, the story would have still been the same if it was like, oh yeah, if you said you, then that would already have been one of the options, so you wouldn't need the money in the first place. So I guess that would, yeah, I don't know. See, again, story. Again, there's not much I can say about that. But yeah, as for the Ghost Girl characters, much better. Oh, and as for the Athnar episode, again, I've put that already, mostly pointless. So yeah, this was an interesting stream. The most fun I had was writing something with someone reacting to my own work. That was an interesting ego trip to go on. But I'm glad I climbed aboard, I guess. So yeah, I guess thanks to everyone for joining this one, and wait for a second while I figure out when the next one's going to be. This one's going to be interesting. Okie dokie. So next one is actually tomorrow, in fact. So Monet, if you're around tomorrow, then you get to watch the episode called Netflix and Chill with me. So look forward to that, I suppose. There's plenty of like running gags that came from Netflix and Chill. In fact, the concept from Through Her Eyes that went then related to us. And then afterwards, but then before that, there was this episode, the next one. So I will see you all for that on the 5th of January, which is in fact tomorrow. Same time, same place, 5 years later. Until then, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters, and subscribe to us already. Keep calm, currently positive, never stray. Young people go out the world, blah, 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 blah. And subscribe to Monet. Look up the channel Monation, is the one with the gacha profile. And on that note, until next time, farewell.